Hello, in this video we're going to learn about a new software. We call it STATA. My version is STATA 15, but of course even lower versions can work, only that they have limitations. So today we're going to do something very simple, very simple. First of all, you need to learn how to load data, of course, do some clearing, just to remove any missing variables, and of course I'll explain some regression using STATA, generating descriptive statistics. So let me go straight into it. So first, let's load our data. We go to file and then import. We're importing from an Excel file. Then we browse, and then we search. The name is order ID with null. That's the data set I've been using. If you don't have it, I can actually share the link. If you can also follow my previous videos, I think I pasted the link to my dataset there. So we open, and then of course the first thing you do is import first row as variable names, then OK. So we have our data already loaded. If you want to see it, you just move to the right. These are the variables, but still, if you want to see the properties of the variables, you just need to write browse. So br browse is a command to see all the variables. So you get to see the variable that we have. Let me see. So these are the variables that we have. You see order IDs in numbers, there's order date, there's order quantity, the sales, ship mode, and so on and so forth. So we go back to, now we want to perhaps view the properties. So the first thing you need to do is just run the command summarize. The summarize provides the descriptive statistics for all the variables. So if you run that, so profit, unit price, customer name, and of course all these other all the variables have been summarized here. What you see that doesn't have the variable doesn't have descriptive statistics is basically not a numerical variable. So that's why you notice customer name, customer segment, and product category don't have anything on the observations. And of course what we can do is first by dropping, so we need to drop we need to drop shipping mode, we need to drop order ID, we need to drop what else, customer segment, no, I think we only need to drop the two. You can even actually also retain order shipment mode, ship mode, so that we can drop order ID, so that we can now have we actually have almost everything that we need. So what else? There's a discrepancy in observations, and this is caused by the fact that some of the variables like sales have missing variables, also profit. So now let me take you back to explaining what I'm actually about to do. So the first thing that we are doing today is, let's do regression. Let's do regression and see. So we are trying to do some, let me just write the model. So today we'll be doing regression analysis using STATA. Regression, actually just perhaps I'll call it multiple regression, just using STATA, because normally the funny thing in data analysis is that we're actually almost doing the same thing but now using different software. So we have a model here that profit, we said, which is the y variable, is affected, can be affected by of course there's a model, there's a constant b naught, then b1 sales plus b2 order quantity, so quantity, then plus b3 that is price, unit price. So we're basically trying to run this model and see in this what are we getting as the model. Then later on we can actually also try and do some because after running the model we need to now do some diagnostic tests, and of course we need to do autocorrelation, multicollinearity, and so forth and so on. So let's go to our STATA and do the model. So the model is simple. Now in STATA, the good thing with STATA is that you can always let me change something. Let me change the results so that I be seeing the results in white, so that we know these are the results. Apply. Let me see. Yes, this is what I wanted. So the good thing with STATA is that you can do, you either know the command or you don't. Still you can do the manipulations, the analysis using the whatever. We have some ribbons on top here. So we have file, of course, edit data. Data is just more or less of the properties, and of course editing the data. Graphics definitely is producing is developing visuals from the data. Statistics now the analysis part. And of course Windows more or less of customization, what do you want to see and stuff. So today we go to statistics. So remember we ran summarize only and we got everything, I mean like the summary of the data. But now you can still do that using the ribbons here. You summarize, go to summary and descriptive statistics, then summary statistics. Then definitely you get to see there's a unit price, profit, sales, quantity, order quantity, and stuff. So if you click OK, still we're getting the same thing. But now this time round they have specified, okay, specifically if you run summarize alone, you get summary statistics for all the variables. But if you want to get specific descriptive statistics for specific variables, you specify that by saying summarize so and so. Now the reason why I did these 4 variables is because this is what we are interested in. We are interested in knowing the relationship between these, and then later on do some graphics, of course, and so on and so forth. Let's go straight into it. So we need to do a regression. So we go to statistics, then linear models, then we do linear regression. Yeah. Then let's see. Let me just exit drawing mode. I don't want that. Where is it? I can't see. Okay. Where is it? Let me just go back to it. Statistics, linear models, then linear regression. Let me see. Yes. So we choose our dependent variable, which is our profit. Then our independent variables we choose of course order quantity, sales, and unit price. Then after that, suppress constant term, no. We need to see the constant term. Has user supplied constant? No. Access with constant? No. Then what else? Reporting, what do we report? Report confidence level at 99%. We can actually change that to 99%. We need a higher confidence interval. Yes, and then confidence level, I mean substitute dependent variable name. Okay, we don't need really. Suppress confidence, no. Report, we need to report that. Suppress p, no. Standardize beta coefficients, no. Okay. Set table formats, factoring, factor variable reporting, no. So just write okay, and there we have our model. Yes. So we have the ANOVA table here on top with the sum of squares, and of course the degrees of freedom, and of course mean squares. And now on the second part we have the coefficient, we have the coefficients, we have the constant, that is. So now this is the constant. Of course we need to see at the significance. So for these 3 variables, now that the p value, let's look at the p value. All the p values are less than 0, or actually 0.000. So that means that all the dependent variables are all significant. Now we have this as our, we can copy this. Let's copy this and take it to to our whiteboard, friends. But we can actually take a screenshot. Thank you. let me do a screenshot of the results. Yes, let me see. Yes, now we have a screenshot here. Go on and copy it, then we paste it in our, yes, thank you. Now yeah, so we have our results. Now from this we do have our, let me change the pen. We have our order quantity, coefficient, sales, and of course unit price. Then we have our constant. So now, so the model, yes, so we have y being equals to b naught plus b1 x1 plus b2 x2 plus b3 x3, then plus the error term. But of course in this case the error term won't be available, so we have our y prime, y predicted being profit, predicted equals to, what is our b naught? That is 37.09891, then added to, what is our b1? We use, that is unit price, so that is, so it's not be plus but should be minus, so minus 2.41, just 2 decimal places, unit price, sorry, unit price, then plus 0.33 cells, then added to, not added but subtracted to 8.71 of order quantity. And ladies and gentlemen, this is our model developed. We've done the multiple regression. Now back to our STATA where we had whatever we were doing. Now we need to run also some regression analysis, some diagnostic analysis tests on our model. So we go to statistics, linear models, then regression diagnostics. Then we can start by doing the specification tests. The first one we normally do is test for heteroscedasticity. So what is heteroscedasticity? Hey, this is a very hard name. So what is test for heteroscedasticity? What is the test for heteroscedasticity? T-test. We call it T-test. So we can do it this way, or you just run T-test on the model. It can be just T-test and you have it, or you just run T-test on the command, or you go to linear statistics, linear model, and then diagnostics test, and then specification tests. Now you click on T-test, and then, so let me see, do we generate Bruch-Pagan or F-statistic? We generate Bruch-Pagan first, then we just click let me just see, sorry, specification test, then that, then should be done. Let me just drag this. We need to drag this on top. Then okay, still the same thing. So you can either do estimate T-test or just run T-test. There's no difference because we have our chi-square. You can also change what it generates. You can also generate an F statistic. So the test here shows what? That the probability is 0.0000, meaning that it is less than 0.05. Therefore the model has passed the test for heteroscedasticity. Up to here So the first thing we did was to summarize, and then of course drop order ID, and then summarize, of course, the other way, using now the format of using the ribbons, and of course we ran the model. Then we have it there. Then the heteroscedasticity test, of course, there are two ways. You can either do it using the ribbons or using the command heat test. Then of course we did regress the whole. Of course, as I said, you can either do it using the ribbons or using commands. Still, you still get the same thing. So yeah, and of course we developed our model, and this is how you get started in STATA. In my next video, I'll do more and more on STATA. Please stay tuned. Subscribe if you have not subscribed. Follow, of course, so that anytime I add new content on whatever software I'll be adding, you will be there. Thank you so much. Until next time, see you.